Good morning, everybody. It's finally Friday, and we've got a city violation project to take care of today. So let's take a look at what we got. Okay, so here's our house. We got to get cleaned up, and so what we got to do here is I got to mow the front yard. Just a couple little pieces of trash I got to pick up. We got to get this front yard mowed. Got to watch out for this telephone cable. We got to get the front yard mowed. Got to get cleaned up a little bit around these trees. Nothing crazy, just kind of trim up around them, try to get some of these vines down and stuff. We'll trim those palms. Same thing over here, not too bad. These bushes in the front, I'm just gonna kind of take the hedge trimmer, just trim around those a little bit. We'll blow off the sidewalk, trim this thing up a little bit, and the two big things we got to do, I got to get this tree down, and I'm probably gonna have to get on the roof to do it. It's a little tall and I don't want it to go that way. So I was thinking about getting up on the roof, just cutting the top off, letting it fall, and then I can fall it at the bottom. It's not a very big tree, but I don't want it to go over there into that house because it would do it. And then got the backyard. I gotta trim some of these limbs here off. And we're just gonna kind of clean up this left side. They want to leave this barrier here a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of shave that back. So I'm going to bring Little Munchie over here. I've got the mower on the trailer right now, but I'm going to do the mowing, and then we'll come back with Little Munchie. We're going to shave that back. We're going to take that back up until, but there's a fence back there, so that chain link right there goes all the way back around. We're going to clean that back up and leave about a 2-foot buffer back there. And then I'm going to bring the bucket. All that's got to be ripped out. I'm going to pile it back there. We'll mulch it down too. And that's pretty much it. Not much over here on this side. There's like one little palm I gotta get out of that azalea. So, all right, that's the job. Let's get to it. Woo! All right, I think we're about at the halfway mark here. I got the front cleaned up, got some piles sitting here of all this stuff I got cleaned up from around these trees. A lot of vines and nonsense. So got that cleaned up, got the big oak over there, got that trimmed. Got those palmettos trimmed. The city is on the warpath about these palmettos. So got those out, got that. They don't want me to touch that azalea. I may just trim that side up a little bit, but they didn't want me to do anything with that, but they did want me to get the palmetto out of there. So I got the palmetto out, and all that's left to do now is really go get Munchie, and we'll take the bucket, we'll bring those piles into the back, and we'll rip that out and we'll mulch this out. I'm not touching that. That's a fig tree. I'm not going to touch that either. I'm not trimming anything off that. It's a really pretty fig. So yeah, so I'm gonna load up the mower, we'll go get the mini and see if we can get this done today. All right folks, here's where things get a little bit dicey. I gotta get this tree off the house because it's growing into the house. So I'm up on the roof, I got the chainsaw, and anytime the words roof and chainsaw go together, well, just gotta be careful, bad things can happen. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to limb some of this off. Okay, that's not a bird's nest up there, so right there in the center. It looks like it'd make a good place for one, but it's not. I wonder if I could just knock these two limbs off at the split. I don't know, I need it to have some weight going down though. But I'm worried, there's a bunch of vines, I'm worried this top may get caught up in something. Let's pull this out. We got some vines here. Timber. Yeah, I think if I just knock those two limbs off, and then I could knock that thing off about right there, then I've got a nice short tree to work with, and I don't have to worry about hitting anything. Let's do that. I think I can pull those down. Let's see what happens, Captain. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh no. We got all kinds of problems. A little bit of friendly fire. Well, just as I suspected, that's got a bunch of vines wrapped up in it. But I think I can get it down. We'll cut that other one off right there, and hopefully that'll work. Question is, am I gonna have to cut these vines with this branch to cut these? Oh, no, I think not. Gosh, dang it! Oh, she tore up from the floor up with vine. Oh, great. One more cut. I'm gonna lap it off. Let me cut that branch off. Okay, got the Mini back over here. Just put some grease in her. Got her lubed up, and got the bucket on there. And we're gonna just rip out this little section of these little live oaks or whatever they are, and rip them out. I got the tree piled up back here yesterday. So the main thing now is to just rip out this, pile it up back here, and then we'll swap over to Little Munchie. Shave that back a little bit right there. Just clean that up, shave that back, take that back within about 2 feet of that fence line. Clean that corner up, same thing, back to about 2 feet of the fence line, and we'll be done. So let's get it done. right, we got all that ripped out. I'm gonna have to come back probably with the hedge trimmer real quick, clean up some of those vines and stuff that are sticking up, but we'll make that look nice and pretty. Clean up that little hill there with a little bit of stuff that's left. We'll knock it down. And we'll go ahead and start right here in this corner. I'm not gonna touch any more of this tree. I'm just gonna clean this up right here along this edge. I'm gonna shave this back just a little bit, and then we'll grind up this pile and work our way back through here. I'll push that pile back, grind it up. Once I get this area clear, I'll take this pile here and I'll use the blade, push it further back, grind it up, and then we'll do that little side right there, and that'll be it. So let's get to grinding. Just got the mulcher hooked up. I gotta fix these chains and this little chain rod. I know it's busted. That's on my list of things to do, but it'll work for now. So, all right, let's get this done. right, well, that's it for the backyard. I think the inspectors are going to come by in about 20 minutes and take a look, but I think that's what they want. I think that's what they're looking for. So I think it looks pretty good. I mean, they wanted about a 2-foot buffer off that back fence. So they wanted me to leave all that. So don't get mad at me for leaving it. Whether you like it or not, I'm just trying to meet their expectations. But same thing along there. And I came back really quick by hand and cleaned up around that shed. Got some of the vines that were hanging really quick. Knocked some of that stuff down through there. Just cleaned it up and blew off that pad. So that's it. Just put Little Munch back on the trailer. I'm gonna wait for the inspectors to come by, but I think this is good. So all right, we're gonna we got another big violation job to do, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna need Little Munchie over there too for that one, a lot. That's a big property. It's a big job, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye everybody.